Hey there, YouTube. I'm back again. And yeah, I got some more Plano's storage boxes. I also got myself a thicker one of the deepers. See how thick that one is compared to this one. The only problem is this is the 3600 series, so like I've noticed that these are very, very loose, whereas these I can almost pick up the box with the dividers, but these, they just come in and fall out. But yeah, I've been sorting my components, all inductors, toroids, ferrite, transformers, high voltage, filters, base drive transistors, and other things like that, and wire, spare magnet wire, and ceramics, electrolytics, connectors and fuses, big resistors, large resistors, small resistors, components that I got from my learning lab. And here I've got one of my new ones, my silicon. Got big diodes, TO22 diodes, that's the package size, regulators, transistors, MOSFETs, smaller transistors, MOSFETs, well, I guess mediums, optocouplers, and little IR receivers, Zener diodes, and other diodes, then all, I think, like TO92s or something packages, and other small transistors. This one's a fairly larger one. And then I've got my ICs, and then I've got my Vero board or perf board, whatever. And yeah, this one's got all my 18650s that I've got out. I've got 6 in each compartment. I've also got a little battery holder, spare cells. This is from a PSP. AA's, AAA's. So yeah. So I've got one more. It's basically a Plano for holding Plano dividers. And yeah, that's it for that. And you might see my old clock radio. I think this is, what brand is this? Emerson Research. It's pretty generic Chinese brand, and all the buttons, they were so flaky, and alarm 1 slider broke off. Alarm 2 worked okay, but seeing how someone destroyed the 2 inputs, mainly the phone's input, only the right speaker worked, because it had a little switch in there. When you plugged in the headphones, it would disconnect these speakers. So yeah, it was pretty annoying. But I did get Philips DC390, and it has dual 30-pin iPod or iPhone, iPad connectors, perfect for my 4S. And yeah, this thing's pretty awesome. Sounds great. The display, though, I guess you can see it, but like down it's very dim, and up it's hard to see. But yeah, and also I might need to shave off a little bit on my case to keep it on there perfectly. But yeah, other than that, works fine, sounds great. Turn on KUPD. Not quite the best song. But yeah, came with a little remote too. Took me a little while to figure out, hey, is this gonna work or not? But what had happened was the battery, it had that little slide, the pull or remove little tab to keep the battery disconnected. Somehow that might have messed up with the contacts, so the battery wasn't making contact. So I had to pop it open and push that little bar back down a little bit. But then it works. Yep. So yeah, it sounds pretty great. I actually had a little splitter going to the aux input to my big radio. And actually you can see the speakers here from that rear projection TV. So I'm thinking about making a little case for it and possibly using not this amplifier, this one. It's got a little amplifier there. But using the amplifier here from an older Sony TV that I got. It's got a fairly decent heatsink. The only problem is I'd have to figure out a power supply for it. But what it does have is sound processor on board, and it's a standalone board. So I can just put this in, connect the speakers up, and then have some sort of microcontroller inside and a little switcher possibly to connect the speakers. So yeah, that might be a project in the far future. Yeah. So I guess I'll catch you later, guys. I'm running out of room on my camera. And yeah, still have the board there. All the boards. So yeah, these are working out pretty well. I just need a shelf to organize them on. So yeah, catch you later, guys.